Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Comic Book Burrito and hashtag Make the Amazing Spider-Man 3. My name's Darian.
Hashtag Make the Amazing... Oh, crap.
Ruined it.
I know. Hashtag Make Raimi Spider-Man 4. My name's Landon.
And that was the worst intro we've ever done. And today we have a plethora of stuff for you. We have Marvel. We have DC. We got games. You name it. We got it. Let's talk. Landon, how have you been doing this week?
Well, I'm depressed now.
I know you're on the.
It could have been a great intro.
It would have been a great intro. But are you suffering from post No Way Home depression?
Pretty much. I hate the hype.
The hype is over. The hype is for Doctor Strange now.
Yeah.
Really, the hype's for the Batman right now. But Doctor Strange is there too.
I'm just kind of having that post clarity right now, I guess.
Post No Way Home clarity.
Post No Way Home clarity. Well, I've been doing all right. Got on Avengers this morning. It's been good though. How about you?
I've been pretty good. I've watched. I had previously talked about in the last episode last week. I finished season 1 of Daredevil. I'm currently halfway through season 2, loving it. Pretty. I like that show, man. Some people don't like it. I know some people don't like it that I know.
Who doesn't like Daredevil?
There are some people. Some people think it's just like kind of boring.
I don't think it's boring.
And that's like non-Daredevil fans. Non-Daredevil fans. And I'm not the biggest Daredevil fan. I'll tell you that. But I mean, I like the character, and I really like Charlie. Charlie Cox has made him like bumped up there with maybe top 15.
He's a really good lawyer.
He's a very good lawyer. That's what I should have said for the intro.
Yeah,
that was my original plan. I do remember saying that.
Too late to restart now.
Another thing.
That was the idea, but you're like, yeah. Like it.
Oh well, we'll do that next week. Another thing is that I got this book, right? I talked to you about it. I got it at Barnes & Noble for $10. It is called Loki, Where Mischief Lies by Mackenzie Lee. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're a fan of Loki, this is a book for you. And I don't know who is not a fan of Loki. Everyone's a fan of Loki. Everyone loves Loki.
Oh, yeah. Everyone loves Loki.
I'm going to read to you the back of this book for anyone that may be interested in reading this. It was only $10. It's a pretty good price. And the author also has a book called Gamora and Nebula, Sisters in Arms.
Okay. So these are all prequel stories from what this...
These have nothing to do with the MCU.
Yeah. I meant like prequel stories for these characters.
Yes, basically, yeah.
Okay.
But here, I'm going to read this. The question has plagued us for centuries. Can we change our fate? Before the days of going toe-to-toe with the Avengers, a younger Loki is desperate to prove himself heroic and capable, while it seems everyone around him suspects him of inevitable villainy and depravity, except for Gamora. Asgard's resident sorceress in training feels like a kindred spirit, someone who values magic and knowledge, who might even see the best in him. But when Loki and Gamora cause the destruction of one of Asgard's most prized possessions, Gamora is banished to Earth, where her powers will slowly and excruciatingly fade to nothing. Without the only person who ever looked at his magic as a gift instead of a threat, Loki slips further into anguish in the shadow of his universally adored brother, Thor. When Asgardian magic is detected in relation to a string of mysterious murders on Earth, Odin sends Loki to investigate. As he descends upon 19th century London, Loki embarks on a journey that leads him to more than just a murder suspect, putting him on a path to discover the source of his power and who he's meant to be. Very good book. The cover looks awesome, too.
How far have you gotten into it?
I am... I think I'm about 60 pages into it.
60 pages? Okay.
Which is only like 3 chapters in this book.
3 chapters. How many chapters are there?
It's probably a decent amount. I'm not.
Okay. Heard it here. Decent amount. Decent amount of chapters.
I'm gonna. Let me look. Anything else you've been up to this week while I'm looking?
Well, nothing else. I thought about. I did plan on going to the comic book shop this weekend to pick up some stuff, but I didn't have time to do it this weekend, so I'll probably do it next weekend. Again. But there honestly really isn't anything else for. I keep hearing this month is nothing than just filled with rumors.
Yeah, 35 chapters. 35 chapters.
35. Holy crap!
It's a good book.
Some decent reading. So decent reading going on.
If you like reading, you like Loki, you like Marvel in general, come see it. Come read it.
Yeah.
$10 Barnes and Noble. But anyway, let's get into the meat of this burrito, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, not the meat. We're going to go with the cheese first.
Okay.
We're going to review the Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness teaser trailer. This, ladies and gentlemen, spoilers, but I assume you've already seen it. And if you haven't, what are you doing with your life? This was the second post-credit scene for Spider-Man No Way Home. But the one they released on YouTube had a different ending. Sort of. It showed the title in May 2022. But yeah, let's discuss this. So we're excited for this movie, obviously.
Yeah, very, very much excited.
And if these rumors are true, what they're talking about, it's going to be even crazier than No Way Home. And this was one of the only Marvel trailers that didn't have a joke in it. There was like no joke. It was serious the whole time.
It's Sam Raimi. It's Sam Raimi.
Sam Raimi. And so let's see. We start off with the line that was not in Spider-Man No Way Home. That's not a spoiler. Well, he's like, Strange, don't cast that spell. He's like, to mess with the stability of space-time or something like that. So it opens with that. Let's see. It shows Doctor Strange walking out of an alleyway. And now the city looked like it was like melting or something, or falling apart. It looks like it was like dying or something. Did it not remind you of What If, if evil Doctor Strange in the city was like reality was breaking and everything was like what it looked like black goo or whatever?
This probably gonna sound stupid to say, but it like, you know what, it didn't actually remind me of that at all.
It reminded me of that.
A closer relation than what I'm about to say. But okay, so you know when like Thanos snapped and everybody was like turning gray, like in ashes and stuff?
Yeah.
It looked like he did that, but like to the planet. You know, it was kind of, it looked like he was just dying.
In layman's terms, it looked like reality was falling apart.
Yeah, yeah. So I guess, but I think what you said it looks more like is a better example than what I'm saying. That's for sure.
But it shows that, and then cuts to. I want to point out though, it looks like they redesigned Strange, like the way he looks.
His outfit, yeah. Especially you can tell in the next scene we're going to talk about. His beard's different.
Is it? The next scene I was going to talk about was that he was like walking up the stairs, and it was like I was talking about the scene with Wanda, but not yet. Yeah, but the very eerie, like walking up the stairs. You heard like the creaking of the. Man, it's so Sam Raimi. But and it's supposed to. They said this is going to have horror movie vibes, and so that's very exciting.
It's Sam Raimi all over it.
Oh, 100%, 100%. But that was a very interesting scene. You saw there's like water coming in through a door, which I'm not going to talk about. I was going to, even though the spoiler embargo is lifted for No Way Home, and it's kind of hard to talk about this without talking about No Way Home. Should I do it? I'll just say like spoilers. It's not really a spoiler. It's just like a story thing.
I think people have had enough time. It's been 2-3 weeks now.
Yeah, close to that. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm saying. But spoilers for anybody that hasn't seen it, click off now or mute whatever you're doing. Strange says, or Wong says that one of the doors that was in the sanctum broke and the blizzard came through.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of water on the ground at the bottom of the steps, and you see one of those doors is broken open. I think it might be the same one, and there's water splashing in, and it's like covering the ground. I'm surprised I didn't get that fixed yet, but all the snow melted, so that's one thing.
Yeah, I'll say you think I was one of them, but no, it's fine.
But anyway, you had that scene, and then I'm trying to remember what it starts going through a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna open up YouTube real quick, and I'm gonna just look through each one of these little shots and just break them down.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm on my phone right now, real quick. All right. Let's see here. Let's put it in slow motion. 0.25 speed. Oh yeah, we also saw that scene with his broken watch and his reflection in it, which I thought was cool. He still has that watch.
Oh yeah.
And the Marvel Studios logo was all the old logos.
It was shattered and stuff. I'm like, ooh, that's so beautiful. It looks super good.
Yeah. This playback speed is way too slow. All right, so we see Doctor Strange. Okay, there's a shot with Wanda, her hand, and you see the magic. Behind her is what looks like a TVA door, where they're like doors that they open up.
Yeah.
And so that's interesting, and I'm not sure what that's about. But obviously it's Wanda. We see a shot of Christine Palmer is getting married, and Strange is there, but so she's getting married to somebody else.
Yeah, it's interesting to see what that's all going to be about. And by the way, I have to go grab something real quick. I'll be right back.
All right.
Hey, you just carry on with something. I'll be right back.
And we see a shot of America Chavez, a new character who I have a piece of news on that we'll get into later. We see a shot of America Chavez walking through what looks like some sort of temple, maybe Kamartaj. And then we get into the Marvel logo with all the broken up pieces and stuff. Let's see. All right, and then we go to this what looks like some sort of pasture field, maybe farm, possibly. Strange is there, and he walks up to this lady. She's cutting stuff off a limb, and he says Wanda, and she turns around, and it's Wanda, who we last saw, obviously, in WandaVision. And she says, "Oh, it's you. I knew sooner or later you'd show up." And he was like, "I'm not here about Westview." She says, "Then what are you here for?" And he says, I need your help." And so she thought that he was coming to take her in because what she did to all the people in the town of Westview, and, in the events of WandaVision. And, but that wasn't the case, obviously. He goes to her, and she's like, "What can I do for you?" And he says, "What do you know about the multiverse?" And she looks at him like, "What?" So it was an interesting scene.
She said you wanted a scene, right?
Yeah. I just got to the end of that.
That's the part I'm talking about where I could tell he looked different because of the.
Yeah, he's wearing something different.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
I don't know if that's just like his like traveler attire, but you like, I mean, you're looking at the beard, right? Right.
I'm trying to find a thing where it's looking at his beard. Yes, I'm looking at the beard. Yeah, it does look different. He's grown it out more at the bottom.
Yeah, so
that's interesting. I did like the line though, where he was like, and I was telling the people this, where he was like, "Wanda," and she was like, "I knew sooner or later you'd come." He's like, "I'm not here to talk about Westview," and because she immediately thought that he was coming to get her because of what she did to the people in the town.
Yeah, exactly.
Which was a good nod to what the original plan was in the show, which is to have Doctor Strange show up.
Yeah.
He asked her if she knows what the multiverse, and I assume they're going to team up. I have a theory that she's going to turn evil. She's going to be in the multiverse, and she's going to find out about her kids being there, and she's going to be like, "Oh, I can take advantage of this."
You think it'll be like a betrayal, somewhat?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, like the
So I talked about America Chavez earlier. We see a shot of her. She seems to be teaming up with Doctor Strange, and she can hop universes. We see a shot of Scarlet Witch floating. Looks like a new outfit.
I thought it looked like the same as before.
It's newer. She's got. Let's see here. Let me look at it in a better shot. It's different. It's differently designed. I know that.
Okay.
Yeah, the sleeves. She's got sleeves. She didn't have like full sleeves in some parts last time.
Sleeves now. Okay.
And looks like something's different down in like the legs or like the boots area. Yeah. In WandaVision, she kind of had like a tailcoat type thing on the back. But now she does not have that. Let's see here. We see a shot of Mordo. I'm fighting Doctor Strange. What do you think of that Mordo design? He's got the dreads now, and he's going to kill these sorcerers, right?
Oh yeah.
You think he goes after Wanda, and Wanda completely decimates him?
I think this trailer hints at Wanda decimating two people.
Wong.
Yes,
is also in trouble. If they kill Wong, I'm walking out of the theater.
I was almost afraid of saying it because I don't want to, If
they kill Wong, I'm walking out of the theater, and I'm already saying that now. They can't kill Wong. That Wong has been too prominent in these MCU movies.
They can kill Wong.
They better.
I don't want them to. I don't want them to. Yeah.
Okay. So here's a shot of Kamartaj blowing up. It looks like. And there's a character in this shot standing in the middle who is a new character being introduced to. He is a giant green bull, and his name is Rintra. And he is a new character in the show based off toy leaks, and he is in the trailer for a split second. Interested to see where that goes. I'm not really sure what his deal is. Shadow Wong. Do what?
I was asking what character were you talking about?
There's in a brief shot, shows Kamartaj getting blown up by something. There's a giant green bull sorcerer is standing in the middle. His name is Rintra. And
the bull guy. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
He's a new character being introduced. We see a shot of Doctor Strange using what looks like chaos magic.
Yeah, something like that. I was a little confused on what that was as well.
Unless that's the multiverse, but I doubt it. It looks like chaos magic. Doctor Strange, he shoots these like eel, snake creature, dragon things out of his hands, which reminds me of What If, whenever the evil Doctor Strange could do that.
Yeah, it's funny because I don't know if you're going to get this, but it reminded me of Scorpion from like Mortal Kombat in the first movie. Just you know how he has like the spear?
Yeah.
Well, in the movie, the old movie, those things are like alive.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah,
I do remember that.
And it reminded me of like that completely. I was like, oh my God.
We see a shot of what everyone is saying is Shumagorath. Now, I want to talk about this.
It is Shumagorath.
It is Shumagorath, but they did not have the rights to it because of Universal. I think it's Universal. It was some company that owns the rights to stuff. So they changed its name to Gargantos, but it is still Shumagorath.
It's Shumagorath.
They just had to change the name. But throws a bus at Strange. I thought this scene was awesome. He creates a buzzsaw out of his magic and cuts the train in half.
Like in, I thought it was a cinematic parallel from, from Infinity War. Like when Strange throws the car at the.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Of course, and he's protecting America Chavez in that scene, so they got to fight. Yeah. And then Mordo's talking. He says the biggest threat to the multiverse is you, is what he tells Strange. And then then Strange walks up in this dark room in the Sanctum. It looks like same room where he was using the chaos magic, by the way. Mm-hmm. And there's another Strange. And he turns around and he's all pale. He's got this like
longer beard,
longer hair, and like sunken eyes. And he says, what does he say? Oh yeah, he goes, things just got out of hand. And the Strange looks at him all like confused. And then the screen cuts to black and it says Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, May 2022. Man, what a teaser, man.
Yeah, that's probably one of the best teasers we've ever gotten.
That was so good. No Way Home. Oh, so good. I can't wait. I'm excited to see Wanda come back. But like all the cameos that are rumored for this, we've reported on it a few weeks back. If you want to know what those are, go check out previous episodes. But like,
we can say which.
I mean, yeah, but like not all. I'm gonna let spin people. They got to go do their research.
Well, okay. Well, there's one. We don't have to mention all, but I'm saying, which one are you most excited for to see?
Patrick Stewart as really? Professor X, because he's supposed to be like the animated series. Not that he's not going to be the animated series, but he's a variant that's more akin to that version, not like the one he was. Which I'm all for. I want that gold floating chair. Bring that in.
Give me the gold floating chair, the green suit.
Yes. Could you imagine? Could you imagine?
Oh yeah, no, I can't imagine. I can't see it yet.
Oh, that's true.
But I want to see it, so I don't have to imagine. But
what a good trip! What a good teaser.
There is one thing I keep hearing though.
What's that?
Keep hearing Tobey Maguire is signed on to be in this.
I mean, Sam Raimi. You get the Sam Raimi connection. I mean, it could work, but I just don't see his place in it.
Well, apparently he's supposed to just show up for like a little cameo, not like
I'd be fine with that.
A big thing, you know.
It seems like there's gonna be a lot in this movie. It's gonna be way bigger than No Way Home. And No Way Home was big.
Clearly, which I'm glad they did that for No Way Home, where you know.
Yeah.
I refuse to spoil that, but like. I don't know. If there is someone that is really rumored right now, and I'm really excited to see, it's Eric Bana. as coming back as Bruce Banner from Hulk 2003 in this movie.
Sure.
I think they got like literally the perfect director to do this movie because it looks like it's bringing everyone back from like legacy Marvel. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That is true.
From all the to that like back when there was an MCU and stuff. I think they got a perfect director to do it because they got the director who made those movies. You know what I'm saying?
I made 3 of them.
Yeah, 3 of them.
That probably don't tie into this at all.
Well, yeah, we probably don't.
You know, I wonder if they'll make a connection from Doctor Strange and Spider-Man 2 because J. Jonah Jameson goes Doctor Strange. They said that name's taken. I wonder if he'll go to that universe for a little bit maybe and establish himself and then come back. I
remember that was a rumor for a minute.
I'd like to see that. So that makes more sense because we know Doctor Strange exists in that universe. I mean, but that could just be a variant.
Could be a variant. I mean.
But yeah, that was the Doctor Strange teaser trailer. What would you rate?
What would you rate it?
I was going to ask you what you would rate it out of 10.
Well,
I think
it showed everything I wanted to see, kind of like a teaser wise for this movie.
I mean, this is a teaser, so you got to rate it like a teaser. So I think I know what I want to say.
Yeah, I think I do too. You want to go or me?
I'll do that at the same time.
Okay.
All right. So 3, 2, 1, 10.
10 out of 10. There you go.
That's a 10 out of 10 teaser, ladies and gentlemen.
I was thinking about saying a 9.5.
That's the same.
I ain't gonna let you one up.
I saw what I wanted. And I watched this teaser trailer like 2 days after they posted it, and I hadn't seen No Way Home at the time, so I did get kind of spoiled. But they shouldn't post it that quick. I don't think.
I wish with the end credit scene. Crap.
The end credit scene was different because it said Doctor Strange will return, and that was it. I was like, I sure hope so.
I heard what one of the original end credit scenes were, and I'm like pissed.
It was something about Andrew, wasn't it?
Yeah, Andrew and the end credit scene was supposed to see. We were going to see Andrew and Toby, and back in their universes. We're supposed to see like Kristen Dunst and all that.
Spoilers for Spider-Man: No Way Home, by the way.
Oh yeah, but I mean it's obvious now.
It's out. You guys get over it.
But yes, get over it.
But you're ready to get into the meat of this burrito.
Yes.
The news. I brought you the news, ladies and gentlemen. And the first piece of news here is that Marvel Studios has begun the Oscars campaign for all 4 of their 2021 films. So Spider-Man is going to get an Oscar.
Better get one.
I could see Eternals getting a cinematography type Oscar. I could see that happening, but other than that, no, probably nothing else. Maybe acting for certain characters, but I could see Shang-Chi getting some Oscars, especially choreography, probably fight choreography. Most definitely for that. And I don't know what else. I don't know all the Oscar categories. I know Best Picture is probably going to go to Spider-Man.
Possibly animated Best Picture.
Black Widow. I don't know about that. Let me look up
honestly, I think Black Widow has a better chance than Eternals.
Well, yeah, but Eternals was very cinematic, and it could get that. Best Director, Best Original Song, Best Supporting Actress, Best Score. Now, Best Score needs to go to No Way Home.
Oh yeah.
Best cinematography. That could go to Eternals, possibly. Best visual effects, best original screenplay, production design, hair and makeup, just all this stuff.
Yeah.
I could see best costume design, best title writing. Man, there's just like a lot. There's so many.
I don't know the schedule. I don't fully remember all the things as well.
I'm looking at them all. These Academy Awards, though. Hold on. I looked up Oscars. Is it the same thing? Oh, yeah. It's the same thing. Academy Awards, properly known as the Oscars. Look at me not knowing this, and I'm going into school for film.
I know. That's so acceptable there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I guess I'm going to log off.
Well, I will be the new host.
But, yeah, I can see No Way Home has the most chance of all of them. Shang-Chi, right below that. Eternals and the Black Widow. Black Widow just doesn't have. It's a filler movie.
Eternals is a filler movie.
Well, yeah, but Black Widow's more of a filler than. It only set up one thing. It was Hawkeye.
Yeah.
And Eternals is set up like. It set up a next movie. It set up a next movie, and it also set up.
Blade in some way.
Blade, yeah. So I mean, I'm sticking with what I'm saying, but.
Yeah, but they're not judging it on the end credit scenes. But I'm just,
that's still part of the movie.
I don't know.
Best costume design. Now the Eternals costumes are pretty good. They look good. Clean.
No way home. No way home.
That I agree with that. Icarus's costume though is pretty good. I could see that possibly getting.
I know. Some people will be mad that Marvel movie won though.
Hey, they need to get over it. Marvel movies never win anything.
I don't know, it'd be like the first time, right?
Well, it could be, yeah. I don't think they've ever won an Oscar.
No, I think Avengers won something, the first one.
It may have. I don't feel like looking it up. But yeah, they're going on their Oscar campaign, and we wish them luck.
Big relief for No Way Home.
Let's go into some kind of like random and very late news. Morbius got delayed to April 1st. It's meant to come out. It was meant to come out. We're gonna get to that day, and it's gonna be like, oh, April Fools. It comes out in June.
No, I want that. It's weird. I want that to happen.
It'd be funny, but I'd be mad.
I really want that to happen.
This movie has been delayed 7 times.
It's been. I just saw. It's been delayed more times than New Mutants.
And I haven't even seen that movie, and I never want to see that movie because I know it's horrible. But
yeah, you want us to do a whole X-Men extra beef.
What?
Yeah, you say you want us to do a whole X-Men extra beef episode?
I had thought about it.
Kind of like how we did for Spider-Man?
Yeah, but we don't know if that sets up anything in Doctor Strange or not.
Oh, we're going to do it if it does set up something.
We're just going to, I think we'll do WandaVision. We might review that in an extra beef episode. That's kind of short stuff. We can do that. And then, because we didn't get to review that at all. And then we might do Doctor Strange, the first one before that. Unsure though.
That's good.
But yeah, Morbius got delayed. It just went through some reshoots, I think, previously.
Yeah. So I'm guessing maybe more editing being done? Possibly,
or a certain Spider-Man being added into it.
Oh, shut up. So I didn't want to think about it.
But
all over Twitter today. All over Twitter.
See, Morbius was meant to come out when? The 22nd?
The 22nd of what?
It was meant to come out the 28th of this year.
Yeah.
But now we got to wait till April, which is 3 days before my birthday is when it comes up.
So
that's me the worst birthday present. No,
that'll be my birthday present to you. So I hope you don't hate it.
No, 1 month, almost exactly 1 month before that, we get the Batman. I'll still be riding off that. But yeah,
that's in March, ain't it?
March 4th.
Ooh.
But oh yeah, less than 2 months. But yeah, Morbius got delayed. I mean, what are you gonna do? I don't know why. It could be because of the success of No Way Home, and they're waiting for it to die down.
I know that was somewhat of a talk, so that's probably what it is.
Yeah, but time will tell if this movie will be good or not. It looks good. We'll
yeah, I think I'm willing to bet it's gonna be a little bet here. I think it's gonna be better than Venom. I think so. I don't know if it'll
I'm not gonna agree or disagree with that. Because I don't know. Venom wasn't my favorite movie, but it was a good movie, I guess. But
I rewatched Venom 2 recently.
Morbius, I think it'll be better. I agree. I can agree with that.
Financially, I don't know.
Yeah,
because Venom,
yeah,
Venom, but like not many people know Morbius that much. So
that's true. They're just relying off star quality from Jared Leto and the trailer, like the way it looks. Mm-hmm. Not many people will watch the trailer because some people don't care. And some people don't watch trailers at all, which is weird. Mm-hmm. I love watching trailers. That's like the thing I do. I'll sit down and rewatch. I've watched that Batman, the Bat and the Cat trailer like 20 million times.
Oh, yeah. When I saw, what was it? the Batman, the second trailer in the theater, and like I get chills every time I see it.
Oh yeah, it was great. I saw the Bat and the Cat trailer in theaters. When I went and watched No Way Home. But let's move on to this next piece of news here. This is something you might not know. Peter Dinklage will reprise his role as Etre the Dwarf in Thor: Love and Thunder. So you know
we all know what he's going to do. We all know what he's going to do.
He's going to rebuild Mjolnir.
Yep, that's exactly what it's going to do.
But I'm interested to see that. That was an interesting character, and he's the only dwarf left on that star. What's it called? Nidavellir? I think it's called Nidavellir.
I'm pretty sure you're right.
I guess that's where Stormbreaker was made. You know, famous line from Etre the Dwarf. Where's the handle? Tree, help me find the handle.
He made the handle. He
did. Made the handle with his arm. He cut his arm off. And
that's what arm means.
Grew back in the next scene. All right. But yeah, he's gonna be in that. I'm interested to that movie. That movie's gonna be great. I'm excited. I don't know when it comes up. If it's this upcoming year or next. I think it's this year.
Thor: Love and Thunder?
It comes out this year, right?
Yeah, it comes out this year.
When? July 8th, the summer.
Yeah, so it'll be getting a trailer soon.
Mm-hmm. Christian Bale is Gore the God Butcher.
When does Doctor Strange come out? May,
yeah. So, it'll be around then because I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
May, June, July. Yeah. Russell Crowe's supposed to be in this movie too as Zeus.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so they're bringing in they could bring in Hercules now and Ares if they wanted to.
Yeah. Other people to just kill off, I guess. I don't know. Have some stakes.
That's true. He's Gore the God Butcher, so he's probably going to kill Zeus. Sorry, Russell Crowe.
Yeah, I'm guessing he's the main villain.
Yeah, Christian Bale's Gore the God Butcher, which has connections to Symbiote, I think. Some in comics. I'm not too sure though, so I'm not going to go into detail.
Yeah, it's not think too much.
Yeah, here's a rumor. The son or daughter of Iron Man villain Obadiah Stane will reportedly appear in the Ironheart Disney Plus series. Now, let me tell you something about this Ironheart series.
Don't care.
No, let me talk. First off, the son or daughter of Obadiah Stane. That's interesting. They could have good potential. But she, Riri Williams, Ironheart, goes to MIT. She's a college student. MIT was where Tony Stark went and gave the grant to all those people during Civil War.
Yeah.
I think she was there whenever that grant happened, and the grant is what made her be able to build the Iron Heart suit.
Yeah.
Because she got inspiration
by calling the technology Barf.
Renamed my life's work Barf.
Barf. That creates a villain right there.
Yeah. Tony Stark creates every villain. But
not Goblin though, he's a Chad.
Ironheart's also supposed to show up in the next Black Panther. Which don't get me started on that. I think I talked about it last week about how I'm kind of weary about that.
We didn't really talk about it. We kind of.
I'm just weary.
We glazed it, I would say.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about it right now because I want to get through all this news.
That should be our extra beef one day.
Well, just talking about Black Panther too. I mean, short episode. I'm excited. I'm just not I'm just kind of scared that it's going to be a bad movie because I wanted to honor Chadwick's legacy as the Black Panther. I very badly. Because his death, I was upset about that for a week. I was it felt like losing a family member, but not as intense. And because for all intents and purposes, we spent hours upon hours upon hours with these people, with these heroes. TV, you come to love them. That's why everyone was so affected from Tony Stark when he died in Endgame. Spoilers for a 2-year-old movie.
Don't even say spoilers.
A 3-year-old movie.
Yeah. My little brother was born while I was in the theater watching that.
You should have named him Tony.
I like to think he was born as soon as Tony snapped. But we named him Miles, like the Spiderman, so we got that on. But
that's why people were so affected by Tony's death because they loved the character.
Yeah.
And that's the same way it was with so many different characters that have died over the course of the MCU. I just hope that Black Panther 2 will do this right, because they've never had this
happen.
This issue has never been given, like, put in front of them, and so I'm interested to see how they're going to work around it. I'm also kind of scared.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate here,
okay,
for a minute, because my worries are the opposite of yours.
You think they're going to honor it too much?
I think that's going to just be the whole movie.
I mean, I'd be fine with that. I mean,
well, here's the thing.
Not like too heavy though.
I would love a tribute. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I would love that. I would love a tribute movie. Not that I don't want it. It's not that.
I'm interested. I want to know if they're gonna kill him off.
They're gonna have to. I mean, there's nothing else.
I mean, are they gonna have kill him off screen or something? I don't know. Mm-hmm. Well, this is something to talk about when we get closer to the movie. But
that's what I'm saying. I want me and you to do a whole extra beef on this.
Yeah.
I mean, because I'm thinking the complete opposite of what you're thinking.
Well, I think that'd be a good one. We could do that one week.
Heck, you want to do that tomorrow?
No, I already have my plan for tomorrow.
Okay.
The week after next week, because next week we have a plan as well, which we'll talk about later.
Okay.
Next piece of news. We've mentioned this at the beginning, sort of. Landon tried to actually. Marvel fans are campaigning for Spider-Man 4 using hashtag Make Raimi Spider-Man 4.
Oh yeah,
and it's got a lot of traction on Twitter. Let me look.
Wait, hey, it got our Twitter up a bit. Yeah, Twitter got some retweet. Like, come on,
Twitter was going. Apologies if you hear a dog barking in the background. My dog is not happy about something. Let's see. I want to see how. What is that? All right. I'm trying to see how many tweets this hashtag has gotten. See, I have no idea how to work Twitter. I'm so awful at this.
Oh my god.
It's not even on here. Where's it at?
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the hashtag Make Raimi Spider-Man 4, but it's not even on here anymore. It's not trending. Wait.
Well, yeah, it's not trending because nobody was done it. That was like kind of like a special day for people to do it.
Well, that's not fair. Well, it was trending on Twitter, ladies and gentlemen, and the big rumor has it.
Are you wondering how many people did it?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. How many tweets?
Yeah, okay. Well, it was. I know it went over 100,000. I believe.
Well, there you go. But I read that, and it just came out earlier. A bunch of people are talking about it on Twitter and Instagram. That Sony has acquired Andrew for something. They just said, I saw a tweet that said Andrew will be returning in a new Amazing Spider-Man movie, and Sony also wants what's her name, Emma Stone, back.
Well, here's the thing. I don't like that either. I love Emma Stone.
Spider-Gwen.
No, I don't like the idea of that. You know how unhealthy that is? Like, imagine your girlfriend being dead, and then like a variant of her comes.
That'll be
that's not healthy.
Well, it's happened before, and like stuff like an alternate version of her, and he's like Gamora and Star-Lord and Endgame. Gamora came up like the alternate one, and he was like Gamora, and she was like, "Get your hands off me." Yeah,
kicks them both.
Yeah, so that's like the same situation, just with not Spider-Man.
I know. I just like,
but I think it's worth. I think if he comes back, it'll be good. But we don't know if it's Amazing Spider-Man or not. They just said that they have gotten Andrew for something.
Yes, I know. Yeah, I know. I keep hearing he got back as Spider-Man, but the question is,
you know what? I want.
It could be more like Venom and Morbius could take place.
Okay.
Well, they take the same universe. I'm saying those could take place in Andrew's universe.
I gotta tell you though, as much as I harped and hated on the Amazing Spider-Man movies, besides the second one was
we love Andrew.
I'll tell you what, that No Way Home, it redeemed his character so much, and we're just like diving into spoilers here. That's
why again, that's why No Way Home is a 10 out of 10.
It was a 9.5. It was a 9.5.
Did we give it
because the beginning was so?
Well, I'm giving it a 10 now.
The beginning was the way it was, and that's why we gave it a 9.5. But other than that, it was a perfect movie.
Like it got me to, because Andrew was always my least favorite. Yeah, I thought he was bad. I thought he was a great actor, and I've always loved him.
He was a great actor. He just was not good at Spiderman.
But man, I see him in No Way Home, and it's
I teared up. I was like, I don't even like you.
I was like, Amazing Spider-Man 2 was not that bad.
No, Amazing Spider-Man 2 was a decent movie. It was like okay. Amazing Spider-Man 1 was the not good one.
One ain't bad. It's just
one was just boring. Yeah, it was boring.
It's boring.
The lizard didn't really have I'm going to turn everyone in the city into a lizard. What is that?
I mean, they make fun of it in the movie. Come on.
Yeah, no. What kind of threat is that? I thought about that when they said that, and I was like, that's right. It's a horrible threat.
The next step in evolution, Max. That's what it says. That's what the excuse is.
I'm going to turn everyone into a lizard. I sound like J. Jonah Jameson.
Dinosaur.
Does anyone care what I want? I do. Shut up. Get up.
Shut up.
But anyway, moving on from that. Hope they do.
We are changing rating. No one's a 10.
Cal Dot has shared a photo of himself recording his lines for Wolverine for Marvel Studios X-Men 97, meaning it is in production.
Yeah.
So I expect it to be out next year.
So from me, well, yeah, they already confirmed it is 2023.
So there you go.
But from what I'm thinking, so it is 2023. We already know that. So I'm getting, for me in my video editing class currently with hashtag the Spillman,
which we should get him on the podcast sometime soon.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Get him on again sometime. I would love to. So maybe Doctor Strange. I wouldn't do that possibly.
Maybe.
We know they had the script down. The script is done because he's recorded a lot. They might do a couple rewrites.
Yeah.
But question is, well, I don't even know. You think they've even done story? I mean, they might have done storyboard.
It's a continuation of the. They probably done storyboard, but it's a continuation of where it ended off, right?
Yes. Well, some people believe it ends off not where it had, because in the end of 97. I believe. Oh crap! Are you in the middle of watching it?
I mean, you can spoil it. I don't really care.
Okay, if I'm correct, please correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure Professor X dies, and Magneto begins to lead the X-Men.
Magneto leads them. I know that. Professor X. I don't think he dies. Hang on.
I'm pretty sure he dies in the end.
Hold on. Animated. Wait. I'm looking it up.
I'm pretty sure he dies in the end, or he kind of like retires.
I think he retires.
And Magneto begins to lead the X-Men.
Wait a minute, let me look. I don't think he dies. I think maybe he does die. It says he's died a lot of times, so I don't know. Who knows? But I know the voice actor that voiced him is dead.
The voice? Oh yeah, for Professor X.
Yeah, Cedric Smith.
Oh yeah. Okay, well just get Patrick Stewart in.
I think he's dead. Wait a minute. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he either retires or he dies.
Unimportant details, but continue on.
But so the question I was asking is, there was rumor of like it actually ends off in another point, and it's not like the way.
So they redo the ending.
Yeah, kind of like what they're doing with Dexter right now. I don't think you watched that show,
no. But I do know that they redid stuff.
They did redo the end. Mm-hmm. So they're thinking it takes place in the season beforehand, because I think that ended off on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, but I want to talk about the big question though. See, this is possibly the very first Marvel Studios project to not take place and not be canon to the story of the MCU. According to a lot of people, they think that, you being one of them, think that this story does not take place in the MCU. But this is Marvel Studios, and I don't feel like they would. All their stuff is part of one big story.
It's Marvel Studios. You know what I'm saying?
This will tie in eventually.
I don't think so.
I think it will, and it'll be this, and it won't tie in until they turn up in live action, and it'll be them from the show.
With different voice actors.
Well, that's going to be like, that's the thing. It was MCU heroes, and some of them didn't voice their characters in What If.
Like who?
Tom Holland.
Oh, yeah.
And Brie Larson, I think.
Oh, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Let's see. That's another one. A lot of them didn't voice.
Well, okay. Well, you do have a point there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. It doesn't. Well, I mean, still, it don't connect to the MCU.
Mm-mm.
You know.
Well, let's agree to disagree until we find out more information. So all we're doing is speculation right now. But Cal Dodd is recording his voice lines. It'll be out next year. It'll be a good show. I'll be watching that. So Disney Plus,
we will do reviewing episodes of that, of course. I just want to point out.
Yeah, I guess so. Disney Plus has re-added Fantastic Four and X-Men Origins Wolverine to its Marvel Legacy section. This is just a short little piece of news. They had to pass it over to Fantastic Four was on Peacock, I think. They passed it over for like a quick little bit for a certain streaming service, and they brought it back. But they're just back for all of you Fantastic Four and X-Men Origins Wolverine fans. Next.
What fans are there?
Who knows? America Chavez was supposed to be in No Way Home. Found that out via some concept art, I think it was. So she was supposed to be introduced in this movie, and she was going to be the one that brought in Toby and Andrew. But for some reason, they scrapped it, which I don't think they should have scrapped it, but it would have been a good introduction to her, and then we see her again in Doctor Strange. But now we're being introduced to her in Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Just thought that was interesting. How that would have changed the movie a little bit. She probably would have been there at the end of the big battle. And that's how she would have met Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, just remember your days.
Why did they cut that out? We need to work it more.
I'm actually okay with them cutting that out.
Well, I just think it would have been better than Ned bringing in.
I wanted Peter bringing in, but whatever.
I love how Ned's grandma, by the way, we didn't talk about this in the review, but I love how Ned's grandma wanted him to get the cobwebs off the scene. Do you remember that? She was like, he was like, she wants you to get the cobwebs up the corner while you're up there. He was like, yeah, no problem.
Oh my God.
But anyway, just thought I'd say that. Here's another thing about a character that you have no interest in whatsoever. And show. Miss Marvel is set to undergo substantial reshoots later this month.
Sorry, sleeping.
It's set to undergo substantial reshoots this month. That's important news. I will kick you out of this Zoom call.
It's not important. It's not.
It is, because we got to speculate about what this is about.
I hope it changes their freaking powers.
Substantial reshoots. Something is going on. This is big stuff going on. This show comes out summer, I think. But I'm wondering what these reshoots are. If it's like maybe Brie Larson. We know Captain Marvel's supposed to be in it at some point for a couple episodes. Maybe they couldn't get her, and we're bringing her in to film some scenes. That's possible. I'm thinking. I don't know. So it really didn't seem like I can't think of anything they would have to reshoot for that, other than maybe some certain scenes. But because this show's been done filming for about a year now, right? Somewhere close to that.
I don't know. I'm
the honest. Worst part, you hate this show, but we're gonna have to review it every episode. So
I know I hate it.
But this will tie in to a decent amount of stuff. So I mean. But yeah, it's undergoing substantial reshoots later this month. If anything is important about that, I will let you guys know. Here's the final piece of Marvel news, and it's the biggest piece of Marvel news, at least according to me, because it's exciting.
Well, it's exciting. Well, I'm excited for it too. I don't think I'm as hyped as you, but it is a good sign. It is a good sign, man.
Daredevil Writer. Let me make sure I wrote this right. Okay, Dara Resnick. It might be Dana Resnick. I think my pen messed up right there. I'm not sure. It could be Dara, Dana, whatever. Resnick and the Punisher writer Ken Christensen have joined the writing team for the Echo Disney Plus series. Obviously, Echo branching off of the Hawkeye show. Kingpin is going to probably be the villain of the show. Would not be surprised about that. Maybe mentions of the Ronin probably a lot in the show. I could see that happening.
Yeah. But
Daredevil writer and Punisher writer, rumors are that Daredevil is supposed to show up in this. He's being introduced in he was introduced in No Way Home, but Mark Murdoch. But in costume in She-Hulk and as a lawyer. Which I'm very excited for. That show Moon Knight's rumored to be coming out February. We were supposed to get a trailer this past week, but we did not get a trailer. But I hear it soon.
Hopefully one soon.
But She-Hulk I could see being April or May. I can see that happening. It could be a summer show. Not sure.
There's only 2 shows I'm hyped for next year.
I Am Groot.
Are you serious? You're hyped for Moon Knight?
No, I'm hyped for Moon Knight, which I was making a joke. I said I Am the animated short series.
I said I Am Groot.
Daredevil. Okay. But yeah, the writing in Daredevil is really good. Writing in Punisher is really good. I'm excited for this Echo show. Echo is a very interesting character. I'd like to see an origin about how she lost her leg or her foot or whatever's missing. That's interesting to me. She's got that prosthetic, I don't know if it's leg or foot. I think it's just a foot. But I want to see how that happened. She's had that for always. She had it when she was a little girl too. I don't know. Why are you laughing?
I'm just going along with it. I don't know. I mean,
I want to know more about this character. We know a lot about her, that she's very driven and she's always strict to the point.
I think it's an understatement. She's very driven, but I mean, you know.
I'm excited for the show.
Yeah.
But you ready to move on to DC?
DC? Yes, always. Well, depends on what we're going to talk about.
We got good stuff. Reminder, alert. Next Thursday is the first, I think first. I don't know if they're doing multiple episodes, but the debut of Peacemaker on HBO Max. Each episode will have a post-credit scene, so stick after those credits. Just wanted to remind you guys about that. We'll be reviewing it next weekend. Excited about that. Ready for more Suicide Squad stuff.
Yes. I was talking about it with my dad today. We're thinking about rewatching it.
I've watched that movie so many times. I love it. Love it. I watched it with my little sister. She's 8 years old. She loved it.
She loved it. Oh,
yeah, I skipped through a certain scene in the camp when they were killing witch people.
Okay. Oh, thank you for skipping that. Great older brother. Great.
Okay, but here's the first piece of news. This is pretty interesting. Which we've known about this sort of for a little while. We've heard talks, but now we got almost confirmation. Viacom and WB are looking to sell the CW. Now this poses a possible threat to, and now I know a lot of comic fans, they watch the CW shows, watch The Flash. Some people watch Batwoman and Superman and Lois. A lot of people watch that, and Stargirl. And
oh my gosh, you're singling out the weirdos who watch Batwoman.
I mean, come on. They had that whole thing with Poison Ivy being that one girl, but then then the real Poison Ivy came in. So apparently that girl was just infected with some kind of toxin or something that made her, I don't know. I haven't watched the show, but I know the real Poison Ivy showed up in it. I wanted to, let's see, what other shows are there? CW. Black Lightning's already been canceled. There's a show coming out Tuesday called Naomi. A new show. Interested about that. Superman related. And the Gotham Knights show that we talked about. All these shows that could move to HBO Max. That's a lot of shows though that they got to do.
Yeah.
But possibly if they sell a CW, the company they sell it to might want to do a fresh start, and they could cancel and get rid of all these shows. So, and it'll be like Legends of Tomorrow too is another one. A lot of people watch that. I would say that's about as popular as The Flash. The Flash would be a big loss. Like, I mean, it hasn't been the greatest show recently, and I've talked about. I like the last crossover, and it was really good. And it's starting to amp up a little bit. But
I'm sorry. Say that again. What show?
The Flash.
Oh yeah. I only saw the first season, and then I was kind of done with it. And that was back when it came out, so I don't remember.
Yeah, you got to give it a chance. Second season was really good with Zoom and Jake Garrick and all that. But see, I felt like that'll be a big loss, and we got another big loss coming in this next piece of news as well. But I'll keep you guys updated on what's going on with the CW.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Affleck has confirmed that the Flash movie will be his best and last performance as Batman.
He still never got that solo.
We still never got a solo Batman movie, and so this is another.
I mean, I'm willing to admit the Snyderverse should happen just so I get that Batman movie.
Mm-hmm. See, because we never got that movie. His Batman wasn't fleshed out enough as it should have been, and this is going to be a big loss. And for both of us, we were a lot younger whenever the Dark Knight trilogy came out, so that wasn't necessarily our Batman. But this is, for all intents and purposes, our Batman. As much as people born in the 70s and grew up in the 80s, Michael Keaton was their Batman.
Yeah.
This is our Batman, at least me and you, and so it's kind of a sad experience, him going away.
Yeah, hey, we ain't getting nothing.
Do you think they're going to kill him off?
I'm guessing they're going to have to.
If Michael Keaton's shown up in Batgirl, and depending on what Earth that takes place in, I doubt it'll take place on his Michael Keaton's world. I feel like Ben Affleck's Batman's gonna die. We had that shot in the trailer of his mask on the ground.
Yeah, it was Michael Keaton.
And he did film a very short amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean,
who knows? Who knows?
I don't want to watch Batman die. We've never had. Well, I had Batman die in a movie before.
What movie was that?
No, we've never had Batman die in a movie before.
Oh no! They said we had. We had.
I don't want to see Batman die.
Oh, we're gonna have to. You better get ready.
Well, let's move on. Let's move on to another Batman. The Batman. How you like that transition?
Well, I guess that's gonna be my Batman now.
It's gonna be the next Batman. Just like
I'll be honest.
Val Kilmer was the next Batman.
Val Kilmer. Have you heard about him, by the way?
He's not doing well.
Yeah, he's very sick. I hope we all hope.
If we lose Val Kilmer, I'm going to watch. We are doing an extra beef. We're watching Batman Forever and Batman and Robin. Not Batman and Robin. Not Batman and Robin. Just Batman Forever.
He's only Batman Forever. George Clooney's in Batman and Robin.
We're gonna have. I'm still campaigning for that Batman versus Superman movie with George Clooney's Batman and Nicolas Cage's Superman.
Oh yeah, I keep wanting to say Brandon Ruth. No. Well, there was
this is a good piece of news. Real quick, he reminded me of it. Superman Returns got put on Netflix, so
yeah, really.
Yes, you guys can watch that.
I think that could really help us with extra beef.
Anyway, let's move on to the Batman. Bane and Joker and Clayface are set to appear at some point in this Batman trilogy. Now, last live action Bane we had was Tom Hardy, Venom. But before that, I have no idea who it was, but it was kind of weird.
Yeah.
And Joker, this is all about casting. Everyone wants Willem Dafoe, and that's what I want to. I want that. I want that too. I want that too. But that's fan casting.
Yeah, well, that's the real casting. Who else?
There's no rumors. Barry Keoghan was the big rumor, but he's also rumored for Mad Hatter.
I freaking hate that. I want Mad Hatter. That's better for Mad Hatter.
But yeah, so we don't know. But it's all about casting for that. Willem Dafoe is who I'm putting my foot down on for Joker. Be perfect for Robert Pattinson's Batman.
And if they move that bucket from my foot, I'll throw it back at him.
Yeah. He's not going to be playing Goblin no more. Norman's on sabbatical, honey.
Yes. Joker.
And now Joker. It's only Joker. And Clayface.
I was about to announce some breaking news real quick, but I realized this is just a video game, and it does not matter. Oh. It's not even superhero related. That's why I didn't say it.
Oh,
I was about to say Fallout's getting a TV series.
I saw that. Vincent Onofrio has revealed that he gained between 15 to 20 pounds to reprise his role as Kingpin in Hawkeye. He needs that round face.
Make it at a 50 on there. At a 50 on there. I want to see what happens. I want to see what happens at that 50. But well, great for him, I guess. Mm-hmm. Thank you for that's some dedication right there.
I got live action Clayface as well.
I like to see how Matt Reeves would do that. I know I'll put my foot down for the next villain though.
I think it'll be really good. Just like Spider-Man needs to have the Chameleon as one of his next villains.
I would love a big mystery. Yeah,
like you have no idea who it is. That could be anybody.
Yeah, it could be anybody.
That'd be great. That'd be like Secret Invasion. Like shows coming up. Yeah, but Clayface could be awesome. Like if they did good with CG stuff with it. I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean with the right budget, man, you can totally go with that.
Mm-hmm. And the Batman didn't have a big budget, from what I remember.
Batman didn't have and it's gonna be more than the money back. That's for dang sure. We all know that.
Very true. The budget for the Batman was only $100 million.
Oh, it's gonna make double that. It'll
make more than that.
It will go beyond quadruple that amount. It'll make $500 million.
So $400 million.
It will make five. Oh yeah, I guess one. Yeah, okay. Well, it will be making $500 million. I don't know what's.
I could see that. I could see it getting close to $1 billion. This is Batman. The Batman movie.
It is Batman. So heck, maybe 600. Yeah.
But I'm very interested.
I would say $1 billion, but I mean, who knows?
For these Batman movies, the dream is to get as many Batman villains as you can, not without overpacking it. Yeah. I mean, I'd say at most you could probably do 2 for them. Yeah. They're doing 2 this one. So, and that is Penguin and obviously Riddler is the main guy in charge here. And that's a very I wouldn't say risky redesign, but like very interesting take on the character.
I would say it's very risky. I saw a cool photo the other day, and it was the outfit he was wearing, and it showed like the colors and all that, and it actually looks kind of good.
It does look good.
I don't know how I feel about the mask.
I showed Spillman. He was like, "Is he wearing a GIMP mask?"
Yeah, pretty much.
But I said he looks like the Zodiac Killer, and I think that's what they're going for.
That was big inspiration. They did confirm. I think Matt Reeves for that was big inspiration,
and it's just a very interesting take on the character. Obviously, this world would not fit the cane and the bowler hat and the suit would not fit in with this. I feel like it needs to be darker and more interesting, and that's why I'm so excited to see what he does with these other villains.
Mm-hmm.
Like Bane could be crazy.
Yeah, well, I hear Bane, I'm thinking of like the guy from Arkham Knight, or like Arkham Origins and stuff, or an Arkham Asylum. And
actually we've had 3 live action Banes. As I think about it, we've had the Dark Knight Rises Bane, we had the one back in the Batman Robin, and we had one in Gotham too, in the last season, which was pretty good.
Yeah.
So we've actually had 3. So this would be our 4th. And we've had no previous Clayface besides one in Gotham, but I'm not going to really count that because it was for like 1 episode and like 2 scenes.
Yeah.
And Joker, obviously, we've had a lot of those. A very good Joker in Gotham. I know I'm pushing Gotham a lot, but like that's one of the Batman live action things we've had, so I can get examples for that.
Now we'll stop it now.
But Joker, I mean, he had a Joker in Gotham too. It was pretty good.
Was it really Joker? They couldn't call him Joker.
They couldn't call him Joker because they didn't have the rights. They weren't even allowed to say Batman.
They weren't even supposed to do until like the final episode.
They only showed Batman towards the end, but they weren't even allowed to say the word Batman.
He's a Dark Knight. He's a Kate.
But now the Penguin and the Riddler were great in that. But that's but anyway, moving on. A lot of potential. So much potential for Scarecrow, Mr. Freeze, Mad Hatter, Black Mask has a lot of potential in this if he were to be put in there. Which I think they do really good on a Black Mask.
I think so.
Mafia type stuff. Which they could mention.
I want to smack people who are all like, I think the the Court of Owls should be next.
They can't do that in one movie.
You cannot do that in a second movie. You can't do that.
You just can't do that in one whole movie. You got to have a whole multiple movies around that. But we could have nods to it, but I doubt. Do you think if they do this trilogy and it does so good that they do another trilogy, or do a fourth movie?
I'm willing to bet if this movie's good enough, I'd say expect 4 movies.
All right, because we know there's a trilogy. We've already confirmed that, and Matt Reeves says that he expects it to top The Dark Knight, which is that's a big claim.
I'm very. You have no idea how happy I am to hear that.
I'm gonna find the exact quote.
I don't like The Dark Knight.
I love The Dark Knight.
I don't like that. It's okay. It's okay at best. I don't understand it.
It's just a very good movie. And it's like not a good, it's not that good of a Batman movie, but it's a good movie in general.
Here's what I think. I've always liked the villains in it. I see besides Bane and Scarecrow. But I like Joker. Heck, I'm going to cross off Two-Face.
Was a man.
No, Batman. No, Batman. I sometimes around my girlfriend. I saw the dog.
It's blinding. See, if I had a Pringles can, I'd be able to do this voice even better. I'm keeping a Pringles can with me. I was going to make a Bane voice every time.
It's super funny because you can just say things that Bane would never say.
I'll read all of the DC news in Bane's voice. They're like, Ben Affleck has confirmed that the Flash will be his best and last performance as Batman. Peacemaker.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
I might need to start doing Marvel's Avengers movies with that. You gave me an idea. Mom, I can't do it as good. I can't do it as good as you. Dude, you're perfect. Maybe you should play Bane and Matt Reeves. Batman.
I'll come in and be like, Edward from Twilight.
Marvel's Avengers. I can't do it as good as you, man.
Marvel's Avengers.
Suck.
It's awful. No.
That's good.
Okay, what are we doing? He's gonna make the Batman darker than the Christopher Nolan, obviously. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna read the quote. Oh, sorry, Matt Reeves did not say that. The Batman producer says that Matt Reeves' film will try to dethrone Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy as the best Batman film.
Who said that? Matt Reeves himself?
The producer said that. This is the ultimate goal.
Dang,
the ultimate goal of Matt Reeves' upcoming film to top Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy as the best Batman film ever made.
Oh yeah. So again, as I was saying before, I don't like Christian Bale as Batman. He's honestly probably like. The thing is, I can't even say that because then you're going to be like, what about George Clooney? We're talking about
George Clooney.
If we're talking about the three everyone always talks about of who is the best, that is Michael Keaton, movie wise.
Agreed.
Because we have Adam West as number one.
Am I the only one that didn't hate Val Kilmer? Didn't like him, but didn't hate him?
Well, I don't think people hate. I don't hate Val Kilmer. I
thought he did decent.
I'll be honest, I don't really hate George Clooney. I think George Clooney actually could have killed it as a
George Clooney. No, he pulled out the Batman. When he pulled out the Batman credit card, I was over it. I was like,
well, that ain't his fault. That's freaking Joel Schumacher. Rest in peace. All right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but didn't he make Batman Forever too?
Yeah.
But that was
And he just
good.
like,
I liked
well,
that.
His idea is Batman is for kids and kids alone. It's a comic book and it was intended for a comic book.
What is this Batman? He beats up people, like beats them.
Batman, like Dark Knight Returns.
We can give. They were like coming off. At least Michael Keaton. They were coming off Michael Keaton, and the only other Batman before that was Adam West, and that's not.
Well,
I don't
it's
like
so
that Batman.
stupid. Like, but you have to admit, from the top three, everyone says they like, and that is Ben Affleck. And this is from like top three movie wise.
Okay.
Ben Affleck, Michael Keaton, and Christian Bale.
Yeah.
And everyone raves about Christian Bale. My favorite out of those three is currently, and I wouldn't say Robert Pattinson, but the movie hasn't come out yet, so we don't know. But my favorite is Michael Keaton from the three. Michael Keaton or Ben Affleck.
Okay, who's got the best suit out of all?
Ben Affleck.
Also considering Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson.
His suit looks pretty good.
It is for me. It's currently a tie with Ben Affleck and him.
Because like Ben Affleck's is like comic book Batman. I don't like his Batman. Now, okay, the only thing I can say
sucks. Like,
disagree.
I don't care what anyone says. The Dark Knight suit, and especially the Batman Begins suit,
that was awful. That was awful.
That suit sucks. Like, you see him wear it in the beginning of Dark Knight, and it looks horrible.
Yeah.
And I will say that the upgrade he got in the movie makes it look better, but I still don't like the suit. I don't like him as Bat. And, I know it's like, oh, you're going to
we got to hurry up and get through this.
Shut up. We're going to talk about DC.
No, but we're not running out of time. We're only like an hour and 10 minutes in, but I have some other stuff to talk about.
Gotcha. Well, here, I'll just sum it up real quick. But I know this is probably a quick an easy jab, but the voice sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks. I'm sorry. I don't like
I have a breathing problem.
Lucius.
I have a breathing problem.
Lucius. Like, I'm sick of it.
Alfred.
You don't hurt the boy, Harvey. Like, I'm sick of it. I don't like it.
You don't hurt the boy, Harvey.
and it's not like I've tried to love this movie, that movie. Like, literally, I've watched it in a drive. I've watched this movie at a drive-in theater. I've watched, like, I'm serious.
It's not really a drive-in theater movie.
During the pride, yeah, it's not at all. It was really weird, but it was kind of cool. But like, I've watched this movie in every way: movie theater, drive-through, and like
a drive-through, like they were playing it at McDonald's, and you're watching it through a drive-through window.
I meant like a drive. Sorry, drive-in. Shut up, drive-in.
Can you turn it up? You put on captions.
Phone captions, please. They play on like the freaking menu. That'd be cool.
Can I get a quarter pounder with cheese?
This movie's pretty cool though. But you know what I'm saying? But that's an extra beat.
Yeah. Go back real quick to Ben Affleck's Batman. His suit. Talking about suits here. His best comic book accurate suit, but.
Because I think mostly because
the bat symbol. I hate his bat symbol.
Why do you hate the bat symbol?
It's too fat. It's too fat.
Shut up. Dark Knight Returns. Shut up. That suit is good, and the
suit's good. The bat symbol is.
How is it not? That makes no sense.
I just don't like it. You know what?
No,
it needs to look like a bat.
It's literally, Darian, you're such a moron.
It looks like a fat bat.
It's kind of fat bat. I swear, you're like a 12-year-old. You're like me when I was 12, calling Dark Knight Returns fat Batman. And then, like, no, it's based off Dark Knight Returns. He's bulkier.
Well, I get that, but like, I guess I'm so used to like the Arkham game bat symbol and maybe the Dark Knight bat symbol a little bit, but not really.
Well, maybe I don't know if you know this, Darian, but there is a world outside of the Arkham verse.
There is,
and there's also a world outside of the MCU, which means X-Men is not part of the MCU.
There's not a. You think to yourself. You sit down. You sit down. And you think to yourself. Talking about in this podcast.
No.
In this podcast, you think to yourself, "Is there a world outside the MCU?"
Yeah, there is. It's called the DCEU.
It's called the DCEU. Now that's part of the MCU now too, which you said so.
Darian, it's not even Darian. There's no DCEU. It's been falling apart since day 2.
That's true. But let's move on. We were talking about Bane and Joker and Clayface appearing in the Batman trilogy so long ago. I'm very excited to see that happen. And like I said, any other villains they could bring them in. But anyway, and you got any gaming news? That was the end of my DC.
Yeah. Okay. So see, we have plenty of time. You're just moaning about stuff. Oh, okay. Here we go.
Oh, well, I guess some stuff I want to talk about too.
Let's start with this news ain't really much.
Oh, wait. Sorry about this. I should have mentioned this. I meant to mention this last week. And plus, we got another death. This isn't really superhero related. Maybe one of them could possibly be because Ryan Reynolds loved him. But we lost 2 actors this week, and I wanted to point this out. Just to, well, not this week, but last week.
Oh my gosh! It's funny because I was thinking about this today. I was like, we should mention this.
Yeah.
Importance of it. I hate. Apologies on my part.
Yeah. We lost the great Betty White the day before New Year.
I'm sorry. Crap. I don't mean to laugh at the dead. Yeah, I did hate she died. I did really
that she was 18 days when she died. She was 18 days away from her 100th birthday. But the good thing is she died of natural causes in her home, and her last word was the name of her late husband who died of cancer many years ago. She knew
she was about to be gone. Mm-hmm. Okay,
that was the last word she said. But that was Ryan Reynolds posted a thing. He said the world's. I want to read exactly what Ryan Reynolds said.
Yeah, I think I know everybody was retweeting that what he said. Apparently, it was really nice.
Let me read because he loves Betty White. He always said he had a crush on her. That was his
Didn't he say he worked on a film with her?
He did. He did work on a film with her.
Yes,
I forgot what it's called. But he put the world looks a little different now. She was great at defying expectation. She managed to grow very old and somehow not old enough. We'll miss you, Betty. Now you know the secret. Whatever that means.
I guess the secret of afterlife.
Yeah, true. But yeah, I saw that. But guess what? Now all the Golden Girls are reunited in heaven.
Yes.
There you go.
God,
what is that?
Little fun fact. You know, I'm not even gonna say it. Never mind. It's not really a fun fact. It's more sad than anything. But never mind. But who's the next person? Because this guy I was thinking about
Sidney Poitier. Apologies if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Poitier, I think you say. Poitier. I think it's Poitier. He's a Bahamian American actor. He's from the Bahamas.
Bahamian.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Wait, hold up.
He was the very first African American to win an Oscar.
Oh, you're talking about this guy, dude. I'm talking about someone completely. I'm thinking about somebody completely.
Somebody else done?
Yeah.
I need to talk about the comic book men guys. Well,
yes.
Yeah. I'm going to talk about Sidney Poitier first.
I saw who you were talking about because I saw Morgan Freeman post something about it.
Mm-hmm. Sidney Poitier. I think it's how he says his last name. Apologies for pronouncing it wrong. But the movies he's been in, let's see. So like I said, he was the first African American to win, and the first Bahamian to win an Academy Award for Best Actor. He was born in 1927, died January 6th. He's been through a lot. He's getting a medal from Obama in this picture that I see. But let's look at the movies he's been in. Some of these we might not know because they're older.
Yes,
but we'll see. 1967 is when he's got a lot of movies. To Sir with Love. What is this? In the Heat of the Night. Lilies of the Field, Defiant Ones, Sneakers. I want to see what his newest movie is because it's a movie called Brother John. I'm not aware of most of these movies. I don't think he would be either, but I've heard he was a good actor. He was in a movie with Bill Cosby, which now think about that now is not as big of an accomplishment. But he was in a lot of Westerns.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm gonna ask my grandpa about him tomorrow. I'm gonna see if he, because my grandpa's really big into Westerns, so I'll ask him if he watched it with him.
But that was another death. that we had. We had one more, and this one's a little bit closer to the topic of this podcast. I cannot remember his name, so I have to look this up.
It's here.
I got the article. I got the article right here.
Oh, okay. Bruce.
Robert Bruce, star of Comic Book Men, wasn't on it that much, but he also helped make Comic Book Men. He was found dead in a storage unit. This is a pretty big loss. Like I said, he's featured on the AMC reality TV show Comic Book Men, which if you've seen that, it's about Kevin Smith's Jay and Silent Bob's secret stash up in New Jersey. I think it's Red Bank, New Jersey. Which I'd love to go there one day. But
maybe if they
we go there and they have in the store the Quick Stop thing from his old Clerks movie, like the opening. Yeah. We're gonna go and lean against it like Jay and Silent Bob when we take a picture.
That would be awesome.
That'd be great. Yeah, and plus it's a comic book store. But Bruce we all
bought something big there one day.
Yeah,
get something good.
Bruce was discovered inside a storage facility in Red Bank, New Jersey, which he also used as an office. He's found dead in the office then. So, according to that, Bruce's family members believed he had been living in a basement unit at the facility. They contacted the police after they hadn't heard from him in several days. Police went looking for Bruce and found him dead at the storage facility. No foul play is suspected. However, the investigation remains open and is continuing. He was a big-time collectibles expert, and from 2012 to 2018, appeared in 34 episodes of AMC's Comic Book Men. A series was set at director Kevin Smith's comic book shop, Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash, in Red Bank, with each episode featuring experts appraising a selection of collector's items, which that was a really good show. They had a lot of cool stuff brought in. I remember a lot of antique Star Wars stuff.
Yeah. Me and you both recommend, we both really recommend Comic Book Man.
I don't know where to find it, though. Like, it's not on Netflix.
You have, do you have a Roku TV?
No.
Go on Pluto TV. It's on there.
Oh, I don't have that either. So this is free. I can watch that on my computer. That is free. I do know that. So I take that back. Anyway, Smith starred in the show alongside his longtime friends Walt Flanagan, Mike Zapkick, Brian Johnson, and Ming Chen. As well as appearing in the series, Bruce also had producing and consulting credits on 82 episodes. In one memorable episode, Bruce reached out to comic book artist and writer George Perez to create an original piece for a fellow collector who lost his Teen Titans poster in Hurricane Sandy. Following the news of Bruce's death, Smith took to Twitter to pay his respects, writing, "Rob was always a welcome addition to any episode of Comic Book Men, as well as a nice guy. I'll miss Rob." Smith also revealed that AMC had filmed a sizzle reel for a potential spin-off series featuring Bruce and his family before the network decided to move away from reality television. It says Bruce's last Instagram post was on December 22nd, was taken at a New Jersey flea market. The Golden Nugget. The longtime collector captioned the photo.
Oh, crap. Yeah. There's currently a, the Golden Nugget. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. There is a new post, though, 4 days ago.
Oh, he's alive.
No. JB. I don't know who that is. Confidential JB. I'm sure it's someone I know. But there is a Robert Bruce funeral fund.
Oh, there we go.
Do you want me to read the caption?
You can if you want.
Okay, it's quick. Hey, everyone. There are issues with PayPal that I am working
everyone, I'm alive.
Hey, what's up?
It was a joke. No, but it's not funny to make fun of. It's not funny to make fun of death.
Yeah,
we're making light of a sad situation.
Yeah. From this point forward, this will be the office Robert Bruce, the official Robert Bruce funeral fund. Please follow the attached link. All that. So yeah, you can pay for. You can get to a GoFundMe.
Okay.
They're saying there's issues with PayPal, but I don't know if they are resolved yet. But you can go pay for. If you want to donate, go pay a little fund towards the thing.
Yeah. And there you go. If you guys do that, if you want to pay for a fellow superhero fan who we've lost. And with that, I guess we can move on to the gaming news.
Yeah.
So let's get on to that. And then I got a big announcement, and then we got to get out of here.
We got to. Well, I'm going to start off with what. I mean, I don't know if you would care that much. This is kind of my Echo TV series. But Brittany M.
What are you about to say?
has just announced she is working on her first big project with Insomniac Games. And you want to take what that is?
Marvel Spider-Man 2.
And you are correct, my good sir.
Bingo.
Yes, she has joined the storyboard.
I should have said Ratchet and Clank.
And this is her tweet announcing it. Well, I promised big announcements in the new year, so here we go. I've joined at Insomniac Games' first project. # Marvel Spider-Man PS5.
Woo.
And it's Marvel Spider-Man 2.
Nice.
So, if you don't know her, I know she has other stuff, but what gets me really excited
what's her name?
Her name is Brittany M. Morris.
Brittany M. Morris, you said?
Yes.
Okay, I found her.
Morris.
Let me see what she's done.
I know
she writes books. She did something for Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Yeah, she did the prequel comic, so that's what I'm saying. That's why everybody's really.
I didn't know this. I didn't know that was.
I know she's worked on other stuff, but I don't remember.
She's worked on a book called Slay, The Cost of Knowing, which came out this year, and Together Apart.
Mm-hmm.
And she's done stuff for. It says she's a writer and narrative designer. She's done stuff for Subnautica Below Zero as well.
Below Zero, okay. Oh yeah, she did do that. Okay, that was the other one I was thinking of.
All right, that's interesting. So,
so I'm excited for that. I wonder if she'll be mostly working on the Miles dialogue because I've never read the comic.
That's more her,
people were giving praise for it, so
I need to read.
So, and Simon probably what they want to do with the character. She's like, okay, I'll write what we can do.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, I read a leak. I think it might be confirmed. I don't know. It's probably not officially confirmed. But Marvel Spider-Man 2, every suit was going to have a symbiote variant.
Now it's going to be a little next announcement. I don't like to do too many rumors with games because it comes out as false, and then
yeah.
Someone got
like all those comic book burrito guys.
My friend got mad at me the other day because I was wrong on a rumor I heard.
Well, they're rumors. They take it. We've said it before. Take everything with a grain of salt unless it's confirmed or supported by a lot of people that big insiders.
But I do hope it's true though.
Yeah, that'd be very interesting. And obviously Venom will be your main villain. Seems like. And Craven's going to probably be a
Craven, and you know who I want. You know who I'm hoping for. Mysterio.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the Big Wheel.
Big Wheel. He was referencing Miles Morales, so
he was.
Yeah. I'm starting to think he didn't play Miles Morales.
I played Miles Morales like 5 times. What are you talking
about? In one of the collectibles, you see Big Wheel.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I gotta look at that. Is that all the gaming news we have?
It sounds like you need to play a game for the 6th time. No. Well, we have a little Marvel's Avengers news.
Lord.
Hawkeye Civil War outfit.
Yay, continue on.
Civil War.
Next.
It's gonna be real quick. Is the next shipment.
Oh my god.
You get 100, you're there. I have 10 already. This is like the second day.
Yeah, okay. I can give it to this. It is a decent looking outfit. These Hawkeye outfits aren't that great. I'll be honest.
I'm not the biggest Hawkeye player.
He needs hair. He needs hair. I'll be saying it again. This outfit has hair, right?
I've never seen such a fan base be so obsessed with hair. It
he needs hair.
Y'all need to chill with this hair.
He just needs hair.
I do agree. I want them to upgrade the Infinity. I want them to update the Infinity War outfit with the hair.
I want them to make the Ronin. I want them to release another Ronin outfit that's like the full outfit with the mask, and hood and everything.
Yeah. I mean, I would like a movie Ronin outfit. That'd be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
What I would really like is a. Well, no, it's weird. How come they've done like every Hawkeye? Pretty much every Hawkeye skin suit, besides like the first Avengers.
That's true. I want the first Avenger Captain America outfit.
They have that
from the first Avenger movie. Like not the first Avengers.
Captain America, the first Avenger. Okay, yes. Okay. So like
I want that outfit, the old World War II, where he's got like the thing with pouches on it going over his shoulders and stuff.
I know everybody wants that soldier outfit, which I'm down to.
I can see that. I want to get the blue.
Wait till Bucky kind of comes out, and then
that's when we get that. We get I want that blue and silver shield. I think that'll be cool.
Yeah, they'll probably do that because it's a simple recolor for the.
Let's just make it blue.
So just make it blue. Yeah. Simple as that. They don't do that. Then
is your next piece of news? And I assume it may be final. About the secret character.
Oh well, yeah. Well. Apparently the next character is supposed to be She-Hulk, but we are getting a secret character before then. So as we are recording this, they have not released the roadmap. Screw you, Marvel's Avengers. Like me and you both really hate that, I know.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be a secret character, and while we still don't know who this is yet, but from leaks from Miller, very reliable source, for Marvel's Avengers, has said it is a. I don't know if he knows. I don't know fully if he knows who it is, and he's just giving us hints.
He told us they have really great hair, and they are a duplicate, or not duplicate, echo character, meaning a character just like one we already have.
Yeah, so basically kind of a Hawkeye, Kate Bishop type of thing, which I don't think they'll be.
Hear me out.
1-to-1.
Hear me out. Everyone's saying it's great hair, and everyone's saying Medusa because it would connect to Miss Marvel, and it could be an echo of Miss Marvel because you could do the same thing with her hair. Like you do with Ms. Marvel, where you like stretchy punch and like stuff like that.
Well, I hate to break it to you. I don't think it's her.
then it's Yelena, or it's Ironheart, or it's War Machine.
I mean, it's. It's come out to believe that is a female.
Oh, it's not War Machine. That's Medusa or Yelena.
I keep hearing Ironheart. Like
that would just be pointless.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
Pepper, for all we know, Pepper doesn't exist in this. Well, she might exist, but she's not like
Pepper exists in this universe because there is in the story mode. There is a thing that says, you find like Tony's guitar.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he said Pepper got me that. I remember. Yeah,
Pepper got me that. Yeah, so
he just doesn't mention her a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's interesting to see who that character may turn out to be.
I would like it to be Rescue or Ironheart, just so we can.
Ironheart would be cool. It's more.
I'm not into Ironheart. I don't know. I want to.
Hers is more of
Jane, actually.
Well, Jane would be interesting. Ironheart. Everyone's saying Captain Marvel, but I'm like, no, it's an Echo character. And I was like, her hair is cool. It's glows.
Yeah, well, I mean, what Echo character is good with Captain Marvel? That's what I'm not understanding.
None of them. Miss Marvel.
I guess. I mean, we don't know. We don't know.
We're kind of pushing time here, so we might want to get ready.
Well, that's all the gaming news. I kind of hope it's not true because I can't really think of anyone I would really want, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah. But that's all the news I have. I do have one announcement before we head out. This weekend's Extra Beef is going to be Extra Beef has returned, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Is going to be our ranking of the 2021 MCU, all 9 projects. WandaVision, Falcon Winter Soldier, Loki, Black Widow, Shang-Chi, What If, Hawkeye, Spiderman, and Eternals. And I can't believe I just named all those. And we're going to be ranking them, what we think was the best to the worst. And not meaning that any of them are, well, I'm not going to say that. Anyway, and the week after next is something a little different. This will be our very first time talking about a comic book on Extra Beef, at least a comic book run. And we have a special guest coming on. Hopefully it works out. He's agreed to do it. We just have to work at a certain time we're going to record. Yeah. But
very, very special treat.
We're getting the director of marketing and publicity for Valiant Comics, Greg Katzman, to join us on here to promote the new Dead Side War Valiant Comics Shadow Man. Like, this is a big Valiant universe event. Valiant is obviously another comic book company we've talked about before. If you want to know more about them, go check out our extra beef review on Ninjak versus the Valiant universe. We have John Spillman on there, and he gives the rundown on the history of Valiant, and Greg will most likely do the same, and we might get some interesting stories out of it.
It's inside stories, you know. Maybe we can have a Valiant comic book of me and you. If we can convince them.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah, we could. We could. If
but,
Greg likes us enough.
We'll see. But
think about it. Two podcasters who love superheroes and talk about the Valiant universe.
They become superheroes.
Oh,
man. But no.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that's going to be a very fun episode. You guys are going to love it. So, yeah.
Y'all better. Y'all better love it.
Yeah, stay tuned for that. This has been in the making since November of last year.
Yeah. We were always kind of hinting at it, and we kind of revealed it the other day.
Yeah, but we're getting there. He's a very, very great guy. You'll meet him whenever we have the episode. So something to look forward to there, and something to look forward to this upcoming Wednesday, like I said, with the review of 2021 Marvel.
Yeah,
and that's
the future of 2022.
Yes, and the future of 2022. We'll be talking about that.
Yes.
And that's all I got to say about everything today. That's all I got.
Yeah.
And so about ready to end it off. Thank you all so much for joining us this week. Our second episode back. It's going great. 2022, I put it on our Facebook. It's the year of the comic book burrito. Some exciting stuff coming your way this year, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, very much. Yeah. Also,
some other announcements. I should have said this. Our podcast is now not only on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube, but is now on Google Podcasts and Stitcher. So basically, you can get our podcast wherever you get your podcasts.
Yeah. Pretty much anywhere now.
Yeah. We're international, ladies and gentlemen. But like I said, thank you for joining us this week. We had fun. If you have any questions, comments, corrections, or concerns, you can contact me on Instagram at DarienH4404. That's DARIENH4404, or on Facebook at the Comic Book Burrito : official page, or on Twitter at the CB Burrito, capital C, capital B, capital B in Burrito.
Yeah, you can also get us on our Instagram, Twitter, as Darian just said, and our Facebook page. But we do recommend Facebook because it is better for me and Darian to get you way faster. Stuart, but I mean, I would say you pretty much go anywhere because I'm pretty much I'm on everything. So are you.
We're international,
and we pretty much get responses immediately because we love the support, we love the comments.
We'll engage with you. We'll talk. If you want to debate something, we'll do that. That's something we'd love to do.
If you want to talk to me to talk trash about Darian, I'm there with you. I agree. I'll agree with you.
Yeah. I'll pitch in too.
Please do. I love it.
Trash.
You can also talk to me on at my official Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook account at Spider_Landon.
Yeah. And that being said, that's all I got to talk about. Patreon. I'm still working on the little details with that. It's very complicated stuff, and I have no idea what some of it means. But I'm figuring it out. But it's up, I think. You can go on there. So, if you want to donate to us, that's 100% welcome. We accept that, and we'll give you a shout out, even if we don't have a shout out set up yet. But yeah. And also, like I said at the beginning, check out that Loki book. I keep staring at it. It's over here to my right. It's such a good book. So any Marvel fan would love it. I told you about the Greg thing coming on the podcast, and that's it. So thank you for joining us and listening. And I guess we'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.
See y'all.
Excelsior!